social media has become this cog where we are glorifying perfection, even though none of us are perfect. We are glorifying that which appears to be perfect among ourselves, even though none of it is actually perfect. So we're just full of it, aren't we? We're full of crap. Grace and peace, grace and peace. Welcome to another rendition of the Moral Compass Chronicles. I'm your brother. I'm your host. I'm your man. I'm Eon J. And I am glad to be here with you, man. We are live from Orlando, Florida. Today I'm here on a little vacation with my family. Been here all week, all right? And today is the first day I'm doing any work. So I count it a privilege to be able to do this, man. And shout out to you guys who have been locked in with me. I've been seeing the streams and downloads and listens. It kind of looks like it's coming out of nowhere, but I know it's coming from you. So please continue to lock in with us, man, and we'll just keep this train going. I have a really, really interesting thought. And it's something that I've been thinking about for a little while now. I have a friend as well who was on Instagram kind of talking about some of this stuff, and I can't even remember her name on here right now. But what I want to talk about today is this idea and this idea and this concept of everybody being too cool. and you know me, so you know I'm going somewhere with this. That may sound a little funny on first listen or first glance if you're watching. But there's this idea that a lot of us are just too cool, bro. We're just too cool for anything, right? There's a saying, you hear that back in the day, kind of corny, but somebody will call you too cool for school or something like that, right? There's so many of us that are just too cool for school, too cool for work, too cool for church, man, too cool to praise God, worship the Creator. There's a scripture in Romans. It's Romans chapter 1, I believe. It talks about people who find themselves worshiping the creation more than the Creator. That's a whole nother subject, but that just came to me. But we're just too cool for everything. Too cool to show each other love. Man, this is the generation we live in. I found myself talking to my little sister, Sabina, the other day, and I was talking to her about her generation. And I'm like, bro, y'all are cooked. Y'all are cooked. Like, they're too cool to post on social media. Social media was, and you know what? Shout out to my dog, Chanel. And Chanel, she was on Instagram, and this is my brother's wife, my brother Darrell's wife. Shout out to you guys. Much love to y'all. She was on Instagram at least a year ago. And I'm going to our message thread right now, as a matter of fact, because she went on a whole diatribe on Instagram, mad stories, just talking about how everybody's too cool. And I got it right here. And I had to respond like, yo, you're preaching right now. She said, if everybody's a celebrity, then where's the civilians? Everybody's a celebrity. We're on Instagram. We're on social media. And it's funny, we used to talk a lot about what Instagram used to be like, right? Where there was a time where it was okay to post your real life on Instagram. There was a time where it was okay to show what your life actually looked like. Now it's as if it's a competition. It's a competition to see who's got the coolest looking pictures, who's got the best editing. And so many good ideas have died because there are so many people who are more concerned with getting things perfect, making things look like they're perfect, as opposed to actually just running with whatever the vision is that they have, or just going forward with something they felt led to do, or something that could help somebody. Now it's not about that anymore, because somebody could put out something that has some real value, so a piece of content, just go on there and start talking, adding value to the space, adding value to the world. And there's a person out here who doesn't want to do it because they don't have a Canon camera. They don't got the fancy microphone. They don't got the MacBook yet. I just got a MacBook, bro. I just got a MacBook 6 months ago. First one ever. But I've been doing content for 2-3 years now. Because it's not about the MacBook. It's just a tool. It's not about the Focusrite. This is my brother's. He let me borrow it. So I don't want to get too ahead of myself. Excuse me. But we're living in this generation where it's like we're too cool to add value to somebody else's life. It's not cool to show love. It's not cool to be a civilian, as my sister put it. And so let's dive in. Let's dive in a little bit, man. Let's dive into this thing just a little bit. Because she said if everybody's a celebrity, then where are the civilians? Listen, I don't know how many celebrities I got listening to this, how many celebrities I got watching this, but I want you to know that you're listening to a civilian. All right? You're watching a civilian. Yes, I owned an Audi at one point, but I'm a civilian, bro. Yeah, I'm this content creator who's putting out this stuff that I feel like God has led me to do, but I'm a civilian, bro. Yes, I'm in a fancy little hotel here in Orlando with my family. My wife is a registered nurse. Yes, I got the cutest and most beautiful little baby girl that this world has ever seen, but I'm a civilian, bro. I am a civilian. I'm a civilian, and I'm not too cool. I'm not too cool to show you that I'm a civilian and talk to you about me being a civilian. I've literally disclosed damn near my entire life here on this podcast. So I want to go back to what I was talking about with one of my little sisters, where it's like social media has become this cog where we are glorifying perfection, even though none of us are perfect. We are glorifying that which appears to be perfect among ourselves, even though none of it is actually perfect. So we're just full of it, aren't we? We're full of crap. We're full of crap. And we can't even take pictures anymore. Some of us won't even take pictures and post it if we don't got makeup on. Fellas, we not even gonna post nothing if we don't got our fit together for real. Even though 90% of the time, some of us are in sweats, we choose to show the 20%, even though the 20% is not what's real. The 20% is not how we live for real on a day-to-day basis. But I want to show you my 20%. So we're full of crap. We're full of crap, bro. We're full of crap. And I really wish I could tell you what we full of. But this is not that type of party. We've confused being cool with being cold, to the point where we're not even showing each other love anymore. I post the perfect looking picture. Let's look at how we move now, right? Somebody will post a perfect looking picture, not even showing how much it took to get that picture to look like that, right? The person on the opposite side of the camera, oh my God, bro. Like, I don't even know. This thing could either be 2 hours long or 20 minutes, because I'm about to wrap this up because I just can't do it. We'll post a perfect looking picture, not showing how much we put the camera person through to actually get it. All the editing that goes into it, because it's never good enough. I got to put edits on top of it, even though all these cameras now, these iPhones, these Samsungs, all of these cameras are better than they've ever been. They're making us look better than we already look, for real. But now we're editing every single blemish off our face, off our body, every imperfection, because that's the truth is we are imperfect, as my daughter is in the other room giving my wife some rec, making noise. Shout out to my girls. I don't know if you heard that. But we're editing every single blemish and imperfection away so that we can post it and make it look like we're perfect with the perfect caption. And then we got a bunch of people who half of them actually like us and will comment. The other half who comment are kind of really hating on us for real, but they'll comment to not look like a hater, and they'll like the post so that they don't look like one, right? But we got all of these people commenting on our perfect looking post, even though we are imperfect people. And to top it all off, it's too cool now to respond to comments. You go through some people's page, you will see some people don't even respond to comments anymore. They don't even respond to the compliments anymore. Like, what have we become, bro? Who made us like this? I'll tell you. I could tell you. I could tell you how we got here. See, the word of God explains this time period that we're living in right now, and the fact that this is what we would become. Prideful, jealous, lovers of ourselves more than lovers of God. Inventors of evil. I'm still in Romans right now. I'm still in Romans chapter 1. Inventors of evil, and that's not this, so I won't go there. But the Bible tells us that this is what we become. And now, so I'm a solution-based kind of person, right? This is the Moral Compass Chronicles. How do we combat this? You have to stand up. We got people who love us, complimenting us on our perfect looking post, even though it's imperfect. And we won't even say thank you because it's too cool to say thank you on the post. Yo, half of us are posting, and I don't want to call nobody out. We're posting these pictures, videos, reels, whether it be Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, whatever, right? And we are sending the post, direct message to other people. One of my sons do that every time he posts something. He sends it to me directly, and it's like, yo, you clearly sent this as a mass DM to everybody. Because I know you're not, or maybe he's copying and pasting. Yo, please like, comment, share, save, repost to your story. All that. So my son will post this picture. Mind you, I know what he looked like in real life. So these posts that you post, you're not even fly. And this is my son, so I could talk about him. And I ain't going to say his name, but he's a young dude, young boy. He's not even fly like that for real. I'm just keeping it 100. He's not even fly like that for real. My boy, I don't even want to go there, but I'll just leave it at that, right? But if you were to go to his IG, you would think, oh, nah, he got that joint on. But he's not even like that. So he'll do that, right? And then direct message it to me. Yo, please like, share, comment, save it, repost to your story. Appreciate you. Thanks. In private, he'll do that. In the direct message, he'll do that. And then I'll go comment on your post. I'll like, share, comment, save, repost to my story, everything you asked me to do. And you won't even say thank you. You won't reply to the comment, say thank you. You won't heart the comment. Handsome young men, all of us, we doing that. Beautiful young ladies, y'all post y'all fly little pictures. People, hard eyes. Oh, you're so beautiful. Oh, you're so handsome. Yes, friends, you're doing, yes. And we're too cool to respond. We got to cut this out, guys. Man, bring back the old Instagram, bro. And that's the Instagram we make fun of when we would actually show each other love for real. It's not cool to be cold, bro. It's not cool to be cold. It's not cool to be cold. It's not lame to show love or to reciprocate love. And I don't know. I don't know. It's definitely like slowly this has happened, right? As we've progressed through time and through society, and it's so crazy because it's like the further advanced we get in technology and stuff like that, it's like we're becoming less and less human. And I'm not saying it's everybody, but I tell you what, you better make sure it's not you. Let's start to look inward. Let's look at ourselves and make sure it's not us. Because we're not perfect. We're not perfect. And so we got to stop trying to be. Stop trying to look like you're perfect. Some people will only post the best of what they got going on. You know? And I think it's inherent, right? I don't think there's any person who actually enjoys exposing the negative and the bad parts about themselves, right? I don't think there's anybody who wants to highlight the bad about them, right? Everybody wants to emphasize the good. Everybody wants to show the good things that they've got going on, and it makes us feel good, right? And so there's nothing wrong with that, but we got to be careful how we do it, because at a certain point now we're lying. At a certain point now, you're creating a facade, right? At a certain point, it's all cap now. That now you're not valid. As valid as you're trying to make yourself look, you're not. So I don't know. I think we gotta focus on getting that humanity back, right? Where, you know what? It's not too cool to say, or better yet, it's not lame. Rather, it's not corny. It's not. You're not thirsty because you're shooting your shot. Oh God, don't even get me started on that, man. God forbid a young man, I mean, like, with good intentions in a healthy way, not the hard eyes on every single story for a year, not the hey, what's up every day in her DMs, because you can't take the non-response as an answer. You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking to you who be like, I'm not talking to the person who's constantly like, what's the word? harassing in the DMs. Like, I'm not talking to you. But God forbid a young man finds a young lady attractive or something and actually tells her. God forbid a young lady likes somebody and tells them. Man, God forbid you're in a relationship and you know you're in love with somebody and you actually tell them, but it's too soon for society now. Man, Lord, forgive me for this. But I hate what we've become. I hate what we've become. And I pray that we can try to regain some sense of humanity. Because it's not cool to be cold to each other, man. It's not. It's not. It's like it's lame to say hello to somebody, a stranger, somebody you're walking down the street. It's like everybody got to have beef. I'm a black man. I'm walking through the hood somewhere in Brooklyn. I see another black man. And I can't even give bro a head nod. Yo, what's good, bro? How's everything good? All right. Pass you in the store or something. Can't say what's up. I got to stare at you. You got to stare at me. We got to G-check each other every single time. I'm tired. Yo, I'm tired, bro. I'm tired of being too tough, son. I'm tired. I want to see one of my guys who I never met before, one of my fellow black men. I want to be able to give you a head nod, bro, and smile when we passing each other on the street. Good to see you, my G. Hope everything is all right. Man, we passing our elders, bumping into them and telling them to watch where they going. What the hell is going on, man? What the hell is going on? We acting a fool in the streets. And I'm in New York. I'm in Florida right now, but I live in New York and I just see it all too often. I'm at Lucky Corner on Ralph. School lets out at Tilden. And all y'all young 13, 14, 15, 16-year-olds coming out of school, coming right to Lucky Corner, acting a fool. I mean, middle of the store. And see the difference with this generation now, and oh Lord, now I'm the old guy and I said this in one of my last episodes. I feel like the old guy on the porch, man, nowadays. Because I guess I'm starting to get it. I'm finally starting to see it. But see, the difference is, my generation, we act a fool. But if an elder tell us, hey, y'all kids stop that cutting up now. And I guess I'm Southern with it right now. We gonna stop. Oh, I'm sorry. Even if we laughing and snickering, oh, I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry. Y'all, this generation, man. This day and age, I'll call it. I won't even say this generation. This time we're living in now, the elders don't even say nothing to it. They see us acting a fool. They don't even say anything to us anymore. Because they know that, one of these young kids will legitimately punch them in the face. Well, I hate what we've become. And so we got to get back. And I think there's a bridge. And I think it's us, you who are listening. Typically, more likely than not, you are around my age group. You're between the 20s and the 30s, more than likely. I know there's some younger who's listening, some older. But, the younger ones who are listening probably rolling your eyes. The older ones who are listening are like, oh, yeah. But see, us now who are in the middle, we did both, right? We did both. We both showed love and played too cool. You are who I'm talking to. And I think it's time for us to start to really dial in and lock in on getting that humanity back, where we can tell each other we love it. Let's make that cool again. Telling each other we love each other, man. Letting each other know that we miss each other, yo. I miss you. I know life has drawn us in so many different directions. It's not beef because we haven't spoken to each other in a year. You're not acting funny. You probably got married and had children. Like, bro, somebody had a tragic life experience in the last year, and you got somebody thinking this person has a problem with them. It's got to stop. I know I'm bouncing around here. Like I said, I haven't done any work all week, but I've been thinking about a lot of this, man. And so we've got to return to being human. We got to return to being human, man. Humans feel. Right? It's not always good, but humans feel. We're trying to give off the illusion that we're numb. We've become so numb to everything that now, even if we're not numb, we want it to look like we are. Some of us will care so much about something, but we don't want to show it because it's not cool to show it. It's frowned upon to show that we care about something or someone. But I want to encourage you today. I want to encourage you. It's not too cool. It's not too cool to act like you don't care. It's not cool. That's not cool. It's not cool at all. It's actually lame. It's to me, at least. And so many people are dying with regrets. And watch this. So many people lose somebody. And now you have to live with that regret for the rest of your life. Because you didn't show them how much you cared while they were still here. They talk about giving the flowers, right? It wasn't cool. We found ourselves being too cool to show that we cared, show that we loved. Some of us, the last compliment we got from somebody, it went unresponded to, and we never see that person again. Too much emotional detachment. Too much of it. Too much. Enough is enough. So let's try to refine it. Tell somebody you care about them today. Tomorrow, whenever you hear this, whenever you see this, encourage somebody. That's cool. Encouraging somebody is cool, bro. Loving on somebody, telling somebody thank you when they compliment you, that's cool. That's cool. Man, I love you guys. I love y'all, and thanks for listening again, man. This is the Moral Compass Chronicles. I'm looking forward to us. Hey, maybe we'll stay here and stick around this the next time around. But I love you guys, man, and let's do better. Let's do better. All right, each and every one of us. Each and every one of us, man. All right. This is the Moral Compass Chronicles. Until next time. Bless you guys.